What's up, guys? It's your girl Gemma Jade, and this is your weekly pick a card intuitive oracle reading for the week of November 15th, 2021 through November 21st, 2021. I can never remember what the next Sunday is, like no matter how many times I look at it. So today we are using the Dark Goddess Oracle. If you are a male, don't worry, because while these cards are about real goddesses, there's no gender assigned to the cards, okay? So take it as it resonates, as always. What I'm going to do, as I always do, is lay out 3 cards. Card 1, card 2, and card 3. If you want to pause the video, see which one resonates with you, pick that card, and then I'm going to turn each card over one by one and tell you what the book says, and then tell you what I'm getting intuitively from Spirit, any higher elevational beings. You guys know who I'm calling on. I've been doing this for long enough, right? So, okay, let's see if I can get some cards to pop out here. Okay. Good. And if you cannot pick a card, don't worry about it, because I always pull a 4th one at the end, either from the same deck or from a different deck. Sorry if you guys can hear RJ. Come on, one more card, please. Okay. Very good. Sorry, I'm moving over all my crystals that I keep out when I do my readings, because sometimes I rub on them. They help me connect and stay grounded and all of that jazz. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pull the screen down to the cards. If you want to pause the video, set your intention, and then get started. Okay, so we have card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. All right, for those of you who chose card number 1, you chose Fognac, the card of envy, the goddess of envy. Let's see what the book has to say for your week. Not fair, must have, I want, I need. Envy is a dangerous thing to feed. To fight free will just isn't right. Release obsession, see the light. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. There's something that you desire so strongly that nothing else matters. In fact, your obsession has blinded you to unseen factors that could accompany the attainment of your desire. Perhaps you no longer recognize who you are anymore and wish that you could be the happy-go-lucky person you once were before the green-eyed monster began to rule you. The Irish goddess Fognac has come to unearth hidden emotions that have perhaps been festering since childhood, such as envy and or jealousy. She will expose these agitations, and you will have no choice but to learn to accept what you desire, that what you desire in this way is not yours for the taking. Time to rejoice in the beauty and talents of others instead of fearing their success. Remember that there is no such thing as competition when it comes to your life purpose. Therefore, instead of trying so hard to capture attention, allow your inner light to shine. There's someone who should be avoided. A crush has gone too far. Time to cut ties and move on. Beware of plagiarism. Stop manipulating another's free will. Your life path is yours to own and walk alone. Protect yourself from jealousy. Try to balance your material and spiritual selves. Archetypal obsessor of Irish origin, Fognac was versed in all things, I don't know how to say it, Tuatha de Danann, and I know I said that wrong because our just vocabulary is different than Celtic. She was so jealous of her husband's second wife, Etain, that she plotted to remove her by using magic, such as transforming Etain into a butterfly to be blown away. Her attempts failed, and she eventually lost her head as a result. So, there could be something, again, that you're trying so hard to attain that you're losing sight of everything else, and quite possibly your morals as well. The way that I'm seeing this card, though, and I mean, that could very well resonate with a lot of you, but what I'm getting more from Spirit and like intuitively is that someone is jealous of you, and you really should protect yourself right now. The book mentioned plagiarism, and that's weird because I immediately, when I pulled this card, got like someone writing. So if you're in school and like writing a paper, or if you're at work, just be sure to keep any new ideas this week, especially to yourself. I'll let you know next week, or like if you come in on a Wednesday and want to know, like, but for this week, don't tell really anybody your ideas, even at work. If you want to present something to your boss, make sure that like you have a backup copy or something, like something to prove that the work is yours. Also, I feel a little bit like somebody could be stalking you. Stalking your social media presence, especially if you have like a YouTube channel, even if you're just on like Facebook or Twitter, or I don't know what the rest of them are called. Like, I'm so old. But in all seriousness, someone is stalking your social media presence. Okay. And that's never a good thing, guys. So be sure that, unless, again, like you're a public person where like you kind of have to accept people, maybe separate, and I'm about to do this, your public profiles from your private life and your private profiles, okay? Because somebody from your public life is stalking you. If you're not a public person, then try to only accept people that you know. This person's definitely already in your social media presence, so I'm getting like creeping outside your house. Like, I'm getting restraining order type stuff. Keep your own jealousy in check this week. I think you're going to have just a rough week. I've been saying all month that, you know, November is just like crazy yucky. Just the energy is this blah. It's just for everybody. Mostly water signs, but air signs too, but for everybody really. So try to keep yourself distracted from things that depress you, and try not to focus too much on what someone else has, even if they have what you want. Say you're waiting, for instance, for a promotion at work, but someone else gets it, but you can go up for the next one in 2 months and you're a shoo-in. Be proud of what you're doing and don't focus so much on what someone else is doing. Even if you feel like they're doing so much better than you and they're putting in less work or whatever the case may be, the universe knows what it's doing, and you're here to fulfill your own life's purpose, okay? Those of you who chose card number 2 chose Pandora, the card and goddess of curiosity. These are in alphabetical order. They're not numbered. Temptation calls to peer through locks, read someone's mail, open a box. Curiosity killed the cat, avoid a consequence like that. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. You could be in the process of making a huge mistake if you go forward. Pause for a minute and take a good look at what it is you're about to undertake. You must dig deeper and investigate thoroughly before you make a decision. Look to see what the outcome could be and what effects it could have on others, on you, and also your future. You are gifted and talented with abilities, and many opportunities have already and will continue to be presented to you. Sometimes, though, you see your gifts as a curse, rather like Pandora. Expectations from others and of yourself are hard to live up to, yet your ambitions propel you further and higher. You'd be wise to heed the warnings of Pandora, who wishes you not to become a victim to temptation as she once did. So with the hope in your heart, keep the lid firmly closed on tempting offers at this time before looking at all of your options. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be sidelined by curiosity. Hope will pull you through. Face up to the consequences of your actions. Investigate an offer that seems too good to be true. A surprise gift will arrive. Use your gifts and talents wisely. Archetypal gifted one of Greek origin and created by the gods as the first mortal woman, she was gifted with many objects and talents, including a box. Though she released the lid and unleashed all sorts of disease, plague, and misery upon the world, Pandora got the lid back on just in time to save hope, but the cycle of death and rebirth had already been established on Earth. So obviously the main thing here that I see with curiosity and watching yourself is someone coming in this week and presenting you with an offer that seems too good to be true. It probably is. Make sure that if you even consider this offer, I think a lot of you are going to see it for what it is and decide like right from the door, like you don't want anything to do with it. But for those of you who are curious, okay, don't let your curiosity kill you like the cat, right? I guess I always say cats have 9 lives, so it doesn't matter, you know, whatever. I'm not even going to get into that whole theory. But do your research. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Even if you're not investing money, it could be investing your time, giving, you know, something, whatever it is. If it seems too good to be true, the universe is telling you this week it is. This is only a weekly horoscope, so something could change next week or something happens. You may be able to accept this offer. I feel like someone's going to be sending you some kind of gift, giving you some kind of gift, a very small gift. It may not even be something material I'm getting. Maybe it's, you know, again, a promotion or a praise, some praise you've been waiting for, or I'm getting engagement too, though. So a lot of things could be happening. Just make sure you know what you're getting into. Make sure that No matter how many times your hopes are dashed this week, this is going to be a rough week, even more so for those of you who chose card number 2. Okay, you could be losing hope. You could be thinking like, how much more effort am I going to have to put into this? And all of this yucky stuff, you know, from the yuck energy I was talking about that's lasting like this entire month. It feels like we're still in a retrograde, like, but a retrograde times 10 as far as emotions, at least for me being a Pisces. So make sure that you don't give up hope. Make sure that you understand that usually when we put in so much hard work towards something and we're just not attaining it, we're not obtaining and achieving our goal after putting so much work in, right when we're about to give up, that's when the universe usually comes in and gives us what we want, at least to some kind of degree. So this week, don't lose hope, steer clear of offers and people who seem too good to be true, and expect a surprise gift. I'm thinking something small, a small lottery win, a small inheritance. That's been coming up a lot. And some of you could be getting engaged, either asking someone to marry you or being asked, you know, by someone. Those of you who chose card number 3, nematona. Secrecy. I thought it said sorcery. Secrecy. Nematoma. Let's see. Hecate's in here, guys, and the Morrigan. Nobody's pulled them yet, though. Deep within a sacred place, fears revealed for one to face. Bottled up just will not do, so start to talk and say what's true. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Unfortunately, working so hard to control your emotions does not dismiss the fact that you actually feel them. Those feelings are still inside you, sometimes even yelling at you to let them out. Looking okay does not mean you feel okay on the inside. Being a sensitive soul, you are highly tuned into the feelings of those around you. This can be overwhelming, and you are often unable to differentiate between your own feelings and the feelings of others. But nevertheless, you feel deeply and intensely and try to suppress your emotions. You are not willing to reveal yourself to anyone, and sometimes you just withdraw from society like a hermit. Nematona invites you to step into her sacred space where you won't be challenged, for she understands that the only way to heal from situations is to talk about them. Nematoma will meet you in the secluded grove within, where you are safe to reveal your hidden secrets. You need to get something off your chest. Bottling up your emotions is not the answer. Talk to a therapist or a good friend you can trust. Don't keep secrets from a partner. The truth will come out. Someone is keeping a secret from you. It's time to socialize again. You'll be protected. Archetypal hermit of Germanic origin and primarily worshipped across Germany, France, and England, she guarded sacred groves of trees wherein the soul became hushed and calm, at one with nature and the goddess. She was linked to Rigamides, king of the sacred grove, who is also associated with Mars. Okay, Leo energy here. That just flew in, I don't know. So you can see that she does look like the traditional hermit of the tarot. She's got the light, you know, is she wearing a cloak, or is that just her hair? No, it's just her hair, but still. Butterflies symbolizing the freedom, though. The freedom that comes with truly expressing yourself. Letting people know how you really feel. Even if you feel like you just want to be alone. I just put on Facebook that I'm in hermit mode this week. Probably will be next week and have been for the past week. And I do that every once in a while. Like every 3 months, you're not getting a hold of me. Like I can't help it. You may be feeling the same exact way. Okay, no matter what your astrological sign is, especially for those of you who are empaths or sensitives in any way. Again, it's the November energy. Okay, you can ask any psychic worth their salt, especially if they know astrology. This November is just terrible. I don't even know what it is. It was like in 2010, like this crazy bipolar energy was just circling the springtime. You know, sometimes that happens. So anyway, your week this week. Someone's keeping something from you, and I'm getting that it's your partner. If you don't have a partner in business or in a relationship, it's someone that you would like call your partner or your partner, you know, your second hand. Someone very, very close to you that you trust is keeping something from you. I feel like they're keeping it from you not to be really deceitful or to hurt you, but they see what you're going through already, and they're waiting for the right time to tell you something. Okay? Be sure that you're not keeping secrets from the same people, the people that you trust the most and count on the most. Okay, don't wait for the right time to tell them something. There's never a right time. You'll be waiting for the rest of your life. The right time is now. Okay, make sure it's going to come back to haunt you. No matter how big or small the secret is, get it out this week. Okay, don't text it. Don't email it. Okay, don't text it and then ghost. Write a letter, but be there when the person opens it, or tell them right to their face. They deserve that much. I feel like you know something that someone close to you doesn't, and that they should. And this is just an example. Like, you know your best friend's husband is cheating, or your best friend's wife is cheating. You need to tell that stuff right now. And again, be careful of who you let in this week, because someone is keeping a secret from you. I always say, what doesn't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse. This week, if you feel like someone's keeping a secret from you, confront them. Not in a, mean, angry way, but definitely make sure that you confront them, because for the most part, you're right. They are keeping a secret from you. For those of you who are indecisive, procrastinate, or just decided that you didn't like the look of any of these cards, even though they all look the same, card number 4, Hell, Concealments. So those of you who chose the final card, the card of Hell, it's H-E-L. So I'm going to look, it's been bothering me actually, and I forgot to look it up, how to pronounce this. Out with the old, make room for new. It's sad, but something all must do. From out of the closet, make a stance. No need to hide. Now take a chance. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. It's not easy to be imprisoned within the toxic space you have created around you, is it? You've been in this place for so long now, you've forgotten how you even got to be this way. Disruption, changes, and stress in your earlier years have taken their toll, and you find it hard to part with anything of yours, whether it's of value or not. A closet clutterer you have become, causing much anxiety as you try in vain to let go of anything that has become a security blanket for you. Hell has come to you to understand that less is best, to help you understand that less is best. Hell warns you of addiction to consuming unhealthy substances and a habit of overspending, for it will not fill the emptiness you feel inside. She reminds you to be bold, let go, and make some space for new energies that are wishing to enter your life right now for the better. Time for a spring clean. Get rid of any clutter and energize your home. Open windows and let in some fresh air. Don't keep anything you don't want simply because you feel you should, just to please others. Only you know what it is you're hiding. Take steps to overcome anything that's not allowing you to feel free, anything that's keeping you prisoner. Archetypal hoarder of Norse origin, Hell had authority over 9 worlds, administering board and lodging to those sent to her, including those who die of sickness or old age. This black and white mistress of the underworld liked to accumulate the chattels of those who were sent to her, hoarding this wealth and telling none should anyone wish to steal back from her. So, it's time for a spring clean in November. Obviously, like, you may not have, I don't want to say obviously, but you may not have time to rip your whole house apart this week, right? Go through your closets, go under your beds, under your dressers, little corners of the house, where things just kind of get cluttered, any desk drawers. Maybe clean out, go through your clothes, what doesn't fit you anymore. If you don't want to, donate it, then have a clothes swap with your friends, that you're around the same size with, or just put it away until you feel like you're going to fit in it again. I don't know. I do this often. I go through the closet and take out clothes that no longer fit because my weight fluctuates a lot. I feel like you're going to come across something that you've long forgotten, an object, an item that meant a great deal to you in the past, from like a past relationship, or I feel like when you come across this item, you're going to realize that it doesn't mean anything to you anymore, and I want you to throw it away. The universe wants you to get rid of it. And I think that you're going to feel so much lighter. I think that with this spring cleaning in November, there's something that you're subconsciously looking for. There's something that's holding so much sad and like angsty energy that you don't even realize it's affecting your space. Open up all the windows for at least 15 minutes. And if you have some pure white sage, burn it. Okay, all in the corners of your house, the archways, all that good stuff. Okay, if you can't do that, maybe just burn, a sage candle, or, salt your property lines. Do some protection, just some feel-good stuff, guys. Essential oil baths. I feel like you guys are going through the roughest time of all 4 cards this week. Card number 2, Pandora, is going to have it pretty bad. But I feel like you guys are in your own heads, though. It's like nobody else is causing this. You're overthinking things, okay? And I feel like you've been stuck and stagnant. You could possibly be dealing with addiction to drugs, shopping, gambling, whatever it is. Women, men. the universe is saying, like, it's time to stop because you're not reaching your divine purpose or your divine destiny, okay? And if you need to get help with something like that, please email me and reach out, and I'll do everything I can to help you. Those of you who aren't dealing with addiction to substances or food or shopping or things like that, I think you're becoming addicted to the negative emotions and feelings that are flowing through you. And I feel like this is another card of someone about to give up. Make sure you lock your doors and windows, your car doors and windows. I don't feel like this is someone stealing from you, like with card number 1, like with the plagiarism. I feel like you could get broken into this week, or someone's going to like steal your wallet, steal your purse, steal your identity. There's something, could even be your heart, which would be an amazing thing, right? If it's from the right person. But please keep an eye on your valuables this week, guys, including your heart. I'm sorry that this video is a day late. I couldn't get the other one to export, so I just refilmed it. Obviously, the other 4 messages were not for this week, so we'll try again next week. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. As always, comments will be turned off because of the trolls. And hopefully in the new year, when hopefully I'll have my office set up by this time next month. I better. And by January or February, I will have my full astrology channel where it's just me, the intuitive oracle reading, no comments, once a month for each sign, once a week for each sign, nice and easy, plain and simple. And I hope you guys will join me there. Have your best day, have your best night. Don't forget to be kind to each other and yourselves.